Hello everybody, Forest Month is here. After a long time again, I was quite busy and I did my project which you're gonna see very soon, and for me it will be something very special, but you're gonna see it a bit later. Today I'm here for a short time. I bought the Ruike LD42 multi-tool knife. I like it really, but I decided to buy this one. Was as I said, this one was a present from my friend, and this one I decided to buy this one. This is the LD42, as I said. So 40 means there are four the sections with the tools there, and there was, I mentioned that when I did a video about this. There was another version, the highest, let's say, the highest level, 50 series, so 51, and that's this one. So I bought this one. This is actually L51, and L means there is no the liner lock and there is no the thumb stud for the one hand opening, so you can't open this knife by one hand. I decided to buy this one for a couple of reasons. This is not a video about this knife like by itself. This is not a review for this knife. I will do it very soon, but I'd like to show you few things as a comparison. That's why I bought this one. It was another reason, of course, where you're gonna see the differences. So I'd like to remind you, if you buy these Ruike knives, there are series L and LD. L, so actually, and there are M and S also. So N means large. L means large, M means medium, and S small one. I'm talking about the L series, 114 millimeters, etc. I forget about this one now. This is simply the largest, the biggest model they do. What's important? So the L or LD, which means if you go the LD, you got a thumb stud there, as I said, so you can open it with one hand, and important, you got the liner lock here. See that? So that's the main difference between L and LD. Then of course you got this is LD42, there's LD41. If you go to L or LD30, 32, or I believe there is L20 and LD21, 21, 22, LD. It means if there is the liner lock or there isn't, and if you can open it with one hand or not, and the numbers means the tools which the knife contains. So this one, the 42, means there is the saw. This is important for this video too. There is a saw, and there are scissors, and this reamer, or they call it reamer. I never seen that tool. I heard that for the very first time. So reamer or all, depend how you can call it. So this is the 42. 41 means, and this, because this is the full version, I got all the tool here. So this is 5 sections here, and this is the biggest model. So there is everything what is possible. So what I don't have there are these pliers. As I said, this is not about this knife, so I will do review for this one completely now for this short video. And this Phillips screw. Everything I will do separately for these, but now at the moment, so what you don't have on this knife are actually these two tools, because you got a saw. If you buy the LD41, you won't have there the saw, but you will have there the Phillips screwdriver and those pliers. So that's the difference between LD or L41 and 42. So this one. Now, as I said, we got, sorry, this is a little bit tricky. If you want to close the scissors, you have to close the reamer, and then same actually it works same in this way. So you have to close the Phillips and then those pliers. But the important otherwise, all these things are same. So you got the glass breaker, you got the tweezers, you got the tweezers here, same as here. I actually use it now. We've been on some trek, and I used those tweezers to remove ticks which are not present, which are not pleasure when you got them on yourself. But what I found, it's very useful for it. So you can easily grab the thick with these tweezers and use it for that. That's very helpful. It's really great because we got a season for these insects, so it's not like that. But we go back to this. So the main reasons between these two, if I forget those tools, are we got a fingernail opening and we got a thumbstat. So this is one thing, and of course the liner lock, which here isn't. But still, so you see there's a little bit different grinding thanks to the thumbstat. See, this is high saber grind, and this is full flat. So now you can see the differences between these two blades. So because this is full flat, it slices a little bit better. You're gonna see it. Nicely polished. I got a secondary convex here, and here this is the factory edge still. It's great. What's important? So there is no the liner lock, but when you activate the liner lock here, so there is some messy intersection or something like that. How you say that? So some positions in between the opening and close. So this is it. So it's kind of safe way. So when you do this one, you could still lock the knife. Now it works in this way. It's a little bit different on this one. So there is no the lock. So you have to do it this way. But there is no that intersection. There is no the position between, but the knife itself closes a bit harder. So you feel that you have to really move it, see, until now. So again, use two hands. Yeah, there is nice resistance. Now there is, I feel that the lockback system is open now. It works, but it's not easy. See that? So there is the position somewhere here. Until this position is actually kind of safe if you unfortunately forget the finger there, but it is somewhere now. See that? See the angle? So still safe, but now we are in the risk. So that was 5 millimeters move, and then it locks. So it's kind of long way before that spring started to move the blade to lock it. See, this is the position, and I'll try to. So this is not that. I believe somewhere here. So this is probably, so you might see the different angle where the locking is kind of safe. So this is a bit safer for that. And of course, not only if we forget, unfortunately, or if we left our finger there, so it will cut us. But of course, the tension, if we forget it, if you left the finger there, so there is no really like long distance when it locks. So I believe it's better, if this one happened, unfortunately, the blade will have no that long way of the action, as I said, of the locking action, so the spring action, which of course added the energy to, unfortunately, cut ourselves to the finger. So if we forget that, if we left the finger there, we will be cut, of course, because then the blade is sharp and everything, but it will be probably not that deep. On the other hand, here on this one, the way starts further towards there, so there is a little bit more energy. Not that much, but depend. The finger doesn't need to have big energy to simply go to the bone, which is not pleasure. Okay, some other thing, very important for me. When you slice, when you cut here, so this is, as I said, kind of high saber grind. So if you are here, I'll show it this way. No, it must be. I have to go here. We got a Tamstad. So there is a way. There are angles where you are not glad to have the Tamstad there. It's simply in the way of the knife. When I sharpen that, as I said, there is a secondary convex. A couple of times I hit the belt where the sharpening belt, because the angle is very, very, I would say that not friendly. Sorry, I would say not friendly for that. So if we sharpen the knife until here about, that's everything's fine. So up here everything's fine. But if we want to have this about 1 centimeter sharpened to, which we want, then it's a little bit hard. So we have to angle it. So if I go, imagine if this is the belt, it's running. So I have to do it in the angle. So I have to do this. So I can't do it in this way. So I have to do it in this way. That's why even the angle of sharpening is a little bit different. It's kind of tricky. It's not a big deal, absolutely. But here we don't have the problem. This is, for me, a little bit slicey blade, and I like it. I would say I like it. So for me, this blade seems to me better for this one. Of course, I got this one especially for that forest things. Actually, it's like I EDC this one because I like that everything is there. But normally I don't need to open it by the knife with one hand. Seriously, it's nice. It's all right if we can. One from the reason is that this is not the only knife I have. So if I need to have really, I would say, fast access to a knife, so open it with one hand, I've got another one, which is dedicated knife. This is a tool for me, so this is great for that. You can prepare your food, let's say, which I use the knife for. Open the boxes and everything, this one. So it's great, even though those pliers. But as I said, no, it's not about this knife now. So what do we say now? There are versions L51, which is this one, so without the Tamstad, and 51D, yeah, where is the Tamstad, so it's one hand opening and a liner lock system. So that's what I want to say. So this is, for me, it's better slicer than this one a little bit. Yeah, I can feel that. As I said, two hands opening, yes, okay. But I must say one thing. If I use the knife for carving for these things, as I said, we've been outside, and this one, the 440 versions, so LD40 or L40 versions, are I would say the most friendly. I didn't have the 30 versions, but for my hand, when I squeeze the knife and it's open, so this is the most friendly probably size for me. It's, the blade is offside, so we can see, but it's okay. It's fine. It's nice to grab it. Also, of course, this is more heavy. That was another counterpoint. So I said, okay, there will be this blade is a little bit lighter than the one. Why? Because there's no this is not the full thickness for that long time, for the long way. There is no the thumb stop, even there is less materials, and there is no the liner lock. So if that will be the LD51, it will be a little bit heavier and even a little bit thicker. Why? Because there will be the liner lock. There is no. So that was another reason I chose this one. So I'm glad for it. But what I want to say, if I slice with this one, yeah, this is a bit thicker than I want. So this is a bit more comfortable. This is more standard knife feeling. This is a little bit more. This is a little bit. Is it a big problem? Absolutely not. But I feel that, and of course, as I said, weight. I didn't check the weight of this knife. As I said, I will do it when I will do full review for this knife. But I believe what I've seen is about 60 grams, which is about 2 ounces heavier than this one. Which is this is 200 grams. This is 260. Yeah, this is same weight like my Soderman Charge TT Charge TT version, titanium versions. So 260 grams, I believe. So I will tell you if I do that video for it. So which one you will choose? This up to you. I didn't see a video where there are these two mechanisms. I mean, with this one and this one to compare, but you know, in general, it's not a big deal. But for someone, it should be some, let's say, something to decide. You know, think about it, which is good or not. This one is, as I said, this is the full version, and I'm really glad for it. The nicest the saw is in the middle, so maybe the blade, I mean the knife itself, should be there, but okay. Anyway, L51 Ruike and LD42. By the way, oh, I didn't show you. The length should be the same. How these look next to each other, like this one. So you see that 5 sections here and 4 sections here. By the way, there is no version of this with pliers, Phillips screwdriver, and the saw. The saw is only attached, as I said, what I've seen actually, with the model where are the scissors. Why? I don't know. It's questionable. There is another model 30, I believe, and there is only the knife, saw, and because I like the owl or reamer there, and it is hidden under the scissors. So if there are the scissors, there is not the awl or the reamer. I won't have it. I'd like to have it there. So that was one from the reason, because I found it a very useful tool. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a great time and see you very, very soon. Bye.